Today, I am going to show you just how easy it is to report an unhealthy reaction to a personal care product to the Food and Drug Administration, the FDA. An unhealthy or adverse reaction to a product can be anything from a simple rash or a headache to more serious impacts like hospitalization or permanent damage. And reporting these reactions to the FDA is so important because it gives the FDA a heads up that a particular product might be causing health problems. The FDA really wants to know because they need official reports like this in order to take action or to do further investigations. And the information you provide can help flag problem products and chemicals and may be used during further inspections of the manufacturer's facilities. While you may not see an immediate action from the FDA after filing your report, over time your information combined with reports from others can really make a difference to the safety of products that we use every day. So here's how it works. The FDA has an online reporting system called MedWatch. So to find MedWatch, you can go to this URL, or the easiest way is just go to any search engine and type in MedWatch Online Voluntary Reporting System. It's going to be the first link, and it should pop up with this page right here, top saying FDA, U.S. Food and Drug Administration. So next, you're going to want to head to the right side of the screen, right over here, to begin the report. You're going to want to select the section option, the consumer or patient. So go ahead and click on that. And that will get you to the first of 5 short pages of questions. So here, what kind of a problem was it? I'm going to report a problem I had with the use of a feminine wash, and I got a rash using it. So I will click the first box for bad side effects. The next, did any of the following happen? So under this section, the form asks about any serious or life-threatening reactions. These types of reactions do get priority from the FDA, so this is an opportunity to flag them. None of these happened to me, so I will leave these boxes unchecked. Let's scroll down. The next will ask for the date the problem occurred. If you do not remember exactly when the problem occurred, either go ahead and take a best estimate of when it happened, or you can go ahead and leave this section blank. Next, I will get to tell my story. Tell us what happened and how it happened. So in this box, I will say how I used a particular feminine wash and experienced a terrible rash as a result. And this lasted for several days. So I'll let them know also that I tried using the product twice and the second time had the same rash happening again. So to keep this short, used product twice, had same reaction twice, which lasted for several days. So the next section asks for any relevant tests or laboratory results. I didn't go to the doctor for this rash, so I won't fill in any information here. But if I had gone to the doctor, I could include any details from testing that was done, just in this box right here. So next, please select the cause of the problem that applies below. So here you will be asked about what category of product caused the problem. So for the problem with the cosmetic product, click the first box. If you are reporting a problem with the tampon or sanitary pad, these are considered medical devices. So you'll scroll down and select the second box. So since I am reporting a problem I had with a feminine wash, which is a cosmetic product, I will go ahead and select the first option right here. The last question on this page is asking if you still have the product in case they need to evaluate it. I happen to have it, so I'm going to click yes. And then click next. You will see a page that says about the product. This is the third section. And this is just asking more detailed information about which product you used. So I use a product called Foofy Feminine Wash, and that is the name. And the name of the company that makes it. So the manufacturer, according to the package, is called Foofy Incorporated. And if you don't have the package and you aren't sure who the manufacturer is, you can leave this section blank. but the name of the product, as best as you can remember it, is required. So next, is the product compounded or is the product over the counter? I purchased mine at the local drugstore, so I'm going to click yes for the second one and no for whether the product is compounded. And here's the more detailed information, as I said earlier. So this form asks about lot numbers right here, which are printed on the package of most cosmetics. This gives the FDA an idea of whether a problem may just be associated with a particular batch of the product, or whether it is more of a problem with the product all the time. If you don't still have the package, this information is not required, and you can skip it. All right. So for frequency, I only use the product twice. So I'm going to scroll down and select Other and type in use twice. So how is it taken or used? Since it is a feminine wash, I'm going to select vaginal. Once again, here's a more specific section of when exactly use the product and for how long. So if you know this information, fill it in. If you cannot remember or do not know, then you can leave this section blank. The next asks why you were using this product. So it was recommended to me by a friend, so I'm going to say friend recommendation. And for the next two, I'm going to select yes, because the product did, or the reaction did stop after I stopped using the product, and the rash came back as soon as I started using the product again. Then you're going ahead and click next. And this page is about the patient, you, who experienced the reaction. These questions ask for some basic information, including your initials, your age, your date of birth, your sex, race, and weight. There are also several more questions here about any medical conditions you have, allergies, prescription medications, and so on. So the information on this page is all optional, but serves to help the FDA understand your health situation better. So scroll down to the bottom and click next. So you're going to come to a page that says about the reporter. So this is the last page. You are required to put your first and last name on this page, right here. And the FDA recognizes that privacy is an important concern. They ask for the name and contact information of the person reporting the reaction, and who doesn't have to be the person who experienced the adverse reaction, but this is so that they can contact you for more information if it is needed. The FDA will not necessarily contact you, however, and they will not share your name or contact information publicly. But by providing an email address, you will get a receipt confirming that they have received your report, which is always a good thing. So lastly, on this form down here is a question asking if you have contacted the manufacturer of the product and asking if you give permission to the FDA to give your name and contact information to the manufacturer. So the first question and the second question. In many cases, the manufacturer may ask for contact information so that they can follow up with their customers who have had bad reactions to their products. But the FDA will only provide that information if you give your permission here, right here. If you do, go ahead and click X. If you do not, go ahead and click the X. If you do, just leave it blank. So go ahead and click next, and you will see a summary page which shows you all the information you have submitted on the form. At this point, you have the opportunity to make any edits or changes in the information. When you are happy with your report, click submit, and you're done. The whole process itself shouldn't take much more than about 10 to 15 minutes to complete. If you'd rather fill in the report form on paper, or if you would like to print the form to see all the questions first before you fill in the form online, you can download a copy of the form from the website, so the first page that we started with in the beginning of this tutorial. And it's as easy as that. Thanks so much from all of us at Women's Voices for using your voice to help make personal care products safer for everyone.